Today, ladies and gentlemen, I got another queen on the RNG radio show, but this time, three businesses. But before we get into all that, I got to run through the bio. So, ladies and gentlemen, she is a native of Fort Peace, Florida, a mother to one son, aka Prince Jeremiah, and currently serves in the U.S. Navy Reserves as a commissioned officer. She is a graduate of Florida A&M University, where she received her bachelor's degree in agribusiness and minor in economics in 2003 and earned her MBA from Strayer University in 2009. Other notable achievements include numerous military awards, Level 3 certified in contract management, Level 1 certified in business financial management, and Level 1 certified in program management. In her civilian career, she is the Chief of Acquisition with the Department of Interior, where she is responsible for establishing agency-wide acquisition policy and developing and implementing various congressional, federal, and departmental initiatives to enhance the capabilities and promote the professional development of the Department of the Interior acquisition workforce. She is also the CEO of Pick Your Sweet Poison. Pick Your Sweet Poison is all about women creating easy and fun luxury cocktails from the comfort of their homes and provide private cocktail lessons for any event or party. Pick Your Sweet Poisons is not just about the cocktails, but about bringing friends together to share fun times that are memory making. She's also co-authored in Analogy, Joy 365, Daily Devotional for Joy Restoration, your daily source of inspiration and empowerment. She is inspiring others by sharing her story and lessons learned. Some of her signature topics include how to respond when the only Black woman in the room, who to talk to when no one looks like you, when to walk away because the military or job is not a perfect fit for you, how to find peace during a storm, when is it time to seek help and know who to call on during a storm, and how to know what lessons you're supposed to learn after a storm. Ladies and gentlemen, I have none other than Tiffany Harvey. Welcome to the show, Tiffany. How you doing today?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing good, doing good. It's an honor and pleasure having you on the show. Greatly appreciate it. We got to get into these three businesses, but before we do all that, I know we kind of course, went through your bio, but let's start with the three businesses. Can you give folks as far as an overview of those businesses and, of course, where they can find more information about them?
Yes. First, thank you for reading my bio, all of my bio. I said, "Oh, I sound pretty good over here," when he reads that. So, yes, I am the CEO of TL Harvey Investment, LLC. TL Harvey Investments is all about me taking my experience over the last 18 years in government contracting and policy and giving back to our small businesses and helping them become federal contractors. There's a lot of myths out there. There's a lot of unknowns out there where a lot of small businesses, especially minority businesses, women's owned business, don't think they could get a federal contract. And they think it's a lot of red tape. They think it's extremely hard, which is not true. So that's where I started TL Harvey Investment, is now to help small businesses who want to become a federal contractor. I actually walk them through the process, giving them different templates and different guides, have different courses coming to help them, but also educate them so they know how to manage it on their own. And then, yes, Pick Your Sweet Poison, as you mentioned, it was a hobby, turned into a business in COVID. And after going through a painful divorce, I started, just making cocktails during COVID just for a small group of friends. And they like, "Tiffany, you have a really skill. You might want to do something with this." So what people love to do, we love to come together to eat and we love to come together to drink. So why not show women how to make a great cocktail from home, virtual, in person, and you have all your family and friends around enjoying you. That's the one thing about COVID. We all can't get together anymore. People are afraid to travel, but guess what? We can do it virtually, and we can still have a amazing, amazing time. And all of the cocktails or mocktails, let me be clear, I do mocktails as well. They're all my own recipes. I love to try to take an old-fashioned recipe and make it a new recipe of my own. I'm gonna make all my own homemade syrups and everything. So yes, it's a fun time. And then the final one is Speak with Tiffany. And Speak with Tiffany, again, came about after going through a painful divorce and, realizing that my testimony is not mine, the test that I went through. was a test, but my testimony is to share with others and pour into others. So that's kind of where Speak with Tiffany came from. And it's really me sharing my testimony of everything I have been through, from military side, my divorce side, and just how I have overcome. I didn't think people would want to hear my story, but I'm learning that people do want to hear what I have to say and how I got over it. I'm not going to say quickly, but what tips did I use to now get through such a painful experience, an unexpected experience in my life? So yes, I am a co-author in Joy 365, but also now I have my own book. It's a journal, an inspirational journal and workbook. But my journal and workbook is a little bit different. It's called Healing But Not Broken. I actually not only give you my tips that I use, but I also tell you where I was during that place when I was actually using that tip to hopefully inspire and let people know you're not alone in this journey that you're going through, and that you can apply these tips regardless if you're going through a divorce, if lost your job, if going through any challenge in your life. So I wanted to make the journal and workbook really personal. But then finally, during this process, I just started more businesses. And I started, selling things on Amazon and Etsy. And I realized that I needed a dummy version, and there wasn't a dummy version, i.e., a kid version. I'm a very visual learner, and I couldn't find a kid version of how to start an e-commerce business. So guess what? I saw a need and I filled it, and I have a book now out. It's currently titled Drop Shipping Magic, Beginner's Guide, but we're about to relaunch it in 3 weeks, and we're retitling it called Becoming a Young CEO. And yes, it's a step-by-step guide for drop shipping for kids. And it teaches them the whole process of how to start their own e-commerce business. In today's society, they are hooked to computers. They are hooked to technology. They know it better than us. So why not teach them how to start their own business when they're in elementary school and middle school? They don't have to wait till they're 40 to be a CEO. So yeah, so those are all my businesses that I have. And people can reach out to me on speakwithtiffany.com or speak with Tiffany, on Instagram, Facebook. Email is Tiffany Harvey at speakwithtiffany.com. Reach out to me if you have, any topics, if you want to, book a course or, anything like that. I'm always open to helping, or any advice that you want to give me.
Awesome, awesome. I love that, Tiffany. Thank you so much. There was a few things that I wanted to point out, but the first one, what's your favorite cocktail to make? Or mocktail. No,
Right, right.
no offense.
So, okay, so cocktail, I have so many. I don't think I have a favorite one. But I did went to Bali last year. I was in Bali and I brought back a Bali inspired drink because I started playing with a butterfly tea. So they have a Bali inspired drink where they have a butterfly tea infused tequila. So I did infuse the tequila, but I was like, what if I make a syrup out of it? So I made a butterfly tea syrup, and they have some of their own little flavors and juices. So I had to find our own. So I took the tequila with a butterfly tea syrup with a little triple set, some pineapple juice, but then I used guava juice to give it a nice island flavor. Oh my God, it came out absolutely amazing. So I can't say I have a favorite because I'm always in the kitchen playing with a cocktail.
Different ones, but definitely the Bali infused one. Now I gotta check out the butterfly tea. Now the butterfly tea, is that something that you can find online, or
Mhm.
how do you go
Yep.
about?
You
Okay.
could go right on Amazon and type in butterfly tea. It's actually just tea leaves. It's just tea leaves. And you can actually just take that and put it in your vodka or your tequila and let it sit there for a few days, and it will infuse it and change the taste of it.
Awesome, awesome. I'll definitely check it out. And speaking of Amazon, you had mentioned Joy 365. Of course, we could find that on there. Is there any other place we can find the analogy at to purchase?
Yeah, so you could go on my website, Speak with Tiffany. So if you go on Amazon and purchase it there, unfortunately, you will not be supporting me. You'll be supporting the main author of the
Can't
book.
support Jeff. So
Right. So
nothing
yeah,
wrong
so
with Jeff, but I think he's fine. I think that
exactly.
Bezos
Yeah,
is doing fine.
she is doing just well. So if you would like a copy of that devotional and journal, you could email me at Tiffany Harvey at Speak with Tiffany or on my website. So yes, I could definitely get you a copy of that particular journal or devotional. It's a beautiful, beautiful devotional. My devotional is called I'm Built for This. That was the beginning of me writing. I never thought I would be a writer. If somebody said, Tiffany, you're going to write, I'm like, you're crazy. I don't like writing. Uh, but that was actually it was a breakthrough. It was like something literally a chain was broken off of me when I finished writing, and it only took me maybe it only took me about a week. It took me just 1 week and two revisions, and I was like, this is it. I'm done because I didn't realize I had so much to say that I needed to say.
Awesome, awesome. I love that. And then, who are some writers or even artists that haven't influenced your work?
Oh wow! Of course, Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her books. I love the way she speaks. I just love the way she carries herself. But then I just love. I'm going to say this so nobody get me. I love Zane books.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. If
Yep,
people haven't, listen, they either love the books or the series. So,
exactly. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell a secret over here. So, um, I was never the best reader in school. I was always that kid in reading lab or needed to, go get extra help, So that has always been like my little biggest fear. I used to like, oh my God, please don't ask me to read in person. So, but when I got to, I graduated college, and I was working at Hertz, someone left a book in a car, and I was like, ooh. And I just started reading on a slow day. And I remember the lady called. She said, can I come and get that book? I said, well, can you wait about 48 hours? Because I need to finish this book.
right.
I never, I did not know who she was until I was about 23, 24. And someone left the book in the car. And I was like, oh, Zane is my new best friend. Where has she been all my life? So I mean, once you get past
The
her,
fun
her
stuff.
right, the fun stuff. I mean, her writing is so good. I've read a lot of books that are not fun, and it's still I just love the way she tells her stories.
Awesome, awesome. I love that. I love that. And then, what I know that you had mentioned you had a few friends. What keeps you going? I should say, as far as with the writing journey. So because some folks, they just get that first book out. It's like, okay, I got this book out now, and then maybe the analogy, maybe another. But what keeps you going as far as your writing? And are there any future projects we should be knowing about?
I mean, honestly, what keeps me going is me continue to pour into others. As long as people are getting the benefits and it's actually helping, then that will keep me writing. There is going to be a part two to Healing But Not Broken. I did put all my tips in the first one. So there is going to definitely be a part two to this particular book. But as long as, people coming up to me saying, you know what, we enjoy you speaking. We enjoy you taking what you actually speak on the stage and actually put it in the books. And that's really what I want to do. I want to be on a platform where everyone, I can pour it to everyone in multiple different ways. Not everyone is going to hear me speak, but everyone can at least get a copy of a book that I'm working on or writing because everything is going to be personal. I will never put anything out that is not personal to me. So that is one thing that is going to probably be a little bit different for me is everything is going to have a personal story behind it and you're going to know and you're going to feel me in that book. So this may be a journal. This is, like I said, this is not a typical journal and workbook. Most journal workbooks, you have your affirmation, you write how you are today. But I actually give you the lesson. I tell you why it was important and why you should apply it. But I also tell you how I applied it and where I was mentally and in my heart, when I had to apply it. So I really made it really personal. So that's long as I'm putting things out and it's personal, and I think it will benefit others, I will continue to write and put stuff out.
Awesome. I greatly appreciate that because there are these gurus out there, that do have the self-help book. So they're on their seventh self-help book, and it's like, I figured by at that point in time you figured it out. But I appreciate the fact that you share your journey along the way. A
Mhm.
lot of people will provide the tips, once everything is good. Oh shoot, I'm waking up to $1 million in my account. You should be reading your affirmations today. Go
Mhm.
out and treat yourself. No, I can't do that. I'm dealing with family issues right now. I'm dealing with this job that I need, unfortunately, to get by. In addition, my child is screaming right now. There's no way I can do affirmations. So I appreciate you piecing the puzzle together where it's like, hey, during this time, this is what's going on, and this is how this elevated me. So thank you for that. If you can, would you be able to share like a tip or piece of advice from your book?
Oh, so I have a personal saying that really I have applied to my life over the last first years. And it's a statement, anybody say, what do you have one sentence, one line that you can leave everybody with? And this one here has truly impacted me. And I'd like to tell people that, not all storms come into your life to break you. Some actually come to put you on your path and your purpose. So you will find that in every speech and every book that I release. And that's something I want people to understand, that just because of a storm, you're in a battle, you're in a challenge, you're going to go through stuff. That's life. The Bible tells us we're going to face storms. Just know that you are prepared. God has already prepared you for them, even if you don't think so in your heart and in your mind. He prepared you for every storm. It's the reason why you're still here, and it's the reason why you didn't break.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I wrote a little bit down. Not all storms come to you in the way it's supposed to. So I got my goodness for the day. So thank you for that. Switching gears here a little bit. You talked about drop shipping magic to now becoming a young CEO as far as the rebranding. It's 2024. What's 2029 look like for becoming a young CEO? Apparel is out right now. It's on Afterpay, so there's no excuses, ladies and gentlemen, that you can't purchase something right now for your nieces and nephews and your kids. But back to the story. To 5 years from now, where do you see becoming a young CEO flourishing to?
Oh my God, I pray that it's flourishing, and it is a curriculum that a lot of moms could use in their homeschooling. That is something that I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of homeschool moms and letting them know, hey, this is a new curriculum. If you teaching your kids about money, we teach our kids about money, what it is, debit, credit. We teach them about investing, but are we really teaching them how to make money? So I'm hoping to get this in all, the Christian schools, or even I could go in and speak at public schools. I would love to build a team that we are actually going in quarterly or yearly to all the schools, in the DMV area, and really educating kids on how to start their own business. So my program I'm starting this summer, and I'm going to start an online program as well for after the summer, and we're calling, it a Young CEO Academy. So I'm hoping Young CEO Academy really takes off and everyone, knows what it is and matter of fact, I want people to start seeking me out to come into their schools, their businesses, and educating their kids.
Right, awesome. And with the seeking out, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the shameless plug moment. Can you give us again where folks can find you at on social media?
You sure can. You can find me at Speak with Tiffany. That's on Instagram. That's on Facebook. That's on TikTok now. But you can also go to my website, is speakwithtiffany.com. Or if you just want to send me an email, you can send me an email at Tiffany Harvey at speakwithtiffany.com.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for that. And then as far as advice, for the new entrepreneurs out there or even the new writers out there, what advice would you give to somebody who's just starting out and having or even having that difficulty in starting out?
Let me say this, you're going to have some troubles. Let me just be clear. Nothing is going to go smooth. Nothing is going to go easy. But if you really want this, if you want to start your own business, you want to become a writer, just keep pushing through the hurdles that's going to come your way. Don't give up. Life is not meant to be easy. If it was easy, then everybody'd be doing it. But if it's truly your passion, continue at it. It may take some time. It may take a year, 2, 3 years. Don't give up. I never thought I would be sitting here saying I'm a writer, but God had a different purpose for me. So if you just listen to God and stay on the path that He designed for you, trust me, you will be blessed and everything will work out. But you're going to face some hurdles, and that's okay. The hurdles are going to build you and prepare you for what's coming down the road.
Awesome. Tiffany, thank you again so much for the gems, for the wisdom, being the queen that you are, being the business model that people should be copying. I can't thank you enough for coming on the show and sharing that information. As we wrap up here, any parting words for advice? I know you had mentioned, because I wrote it down, y'all. Not all stories come to you the way that they're supposed to come to you. Sometimes test is your testimonial. But any other parting words that you would like to leave for the audience?
Yes, so I would love to leave that, you are built for every challenge that comes your way. And that doesn't matter if you're starting your own business, doesn't matter if you're going to be a writer, it doesn't matter what you do, just do what makes you happy. We have one life. It's not perfect, but it's the life that God gave you, but you can make it perfect. You can make it better. You could change every situation that you're in. It just matters. Just do what's in your heart. And if you don't know, just seek God and He'll put you on your path and your purpose. So I would just love to, wish everybody just a great day and just know you're built for everything. No matter what comes your way, you're already built for it.
Incredible, incredible. Tiffany, I can't thank you enough. I got a little bit of chills. So I'm good for the day and week and the rest of this month. So thank you again so much. And definitely looking forward to having you come back on the show.
Thank you. I would love to come back, especially when we relaunch Becoming a Young CEO. Yes, like you already did that plug. We got cute shirts and sweaters already for your kids to inspire and motivate them. And if you say it loud enough and you speak it, it do come to a pass. So go ahead and get that merchandise.
Manifestation, y'all. And like I said, it's on Afterpay. I already peeked at it. I did the homework for y'all. Y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. No excuses. So thank you again, Tiffany. Really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for tuning in to the RNG Radio Show. Be sure to like and subscribe for more episodes and future content. If you'd like to learn more, visit us at danielumstead.com. Stay blessed, my fellow millionaires.